What's going on? It's currently actually pretty late for a journal. It's 1:30, but I woke up at 4 today and I did my morning routine, but I fell back asleep at like 5:30, and although that is really disappointing, um thinking about changing my schedule just a little bit, tweaking a few things instead of just doing the same thing over and over again, which is not working. So I'm going to fix that. But the point of today's video is something that I've been thinking about for a while. And actually, no, not really a while. I've thought about it differently today. And that's the fact that there's not going to be a single catalyst event that I think is going to come. And I think one of the biggest things that has held me back, that's a limiting belief, is that I think that there's going to be a day where I'm just going to be super motivated and something's just going to click, and I'm just going to be like, oh my god, it makes so much, oh my gosh, it makes so much more sense now. And that day will simply just, it's never going to come. There's never going to be a day where you're like, there's never going to be a day where there's going to be an ultra catalyst that changes your life, right? And what it really boils down to is just doing the work, and it's gonna suck, but there's never gonna be a day where it's like, there's never gonna be this eye-opening moment. And once you realize that, and just realize that you can start today, and that nobody can help you and no one is coming for you, and the only person who can do it is you. And although God can help you, he cannot directly influence your path, because God gave us free will and we choose to do whatever we want with that. And so he can assist us, but he cannot directly guide us to where we want to go. We have to seek him. And so you really just simply are on your own. And obviously you do have God's strength if you do truly have faith in him and believe him, but you make your own steps and you make your own path for yourself, and you decide where you want to go each day. And as I'm saying this, I'm actually realizing to myself that, like, I'm creating my own path. There's no path set out for me. There's nothing that is waiting for me. I make my own fate and I make my own destiny, obviously in the, I guess, in the scope of God. Like, obviously not like I'm above God or outside of God, but simply just in the fact that with God, I can do anything, and there's no limit to what I can do. And once you realize that having all the power over your life is the best thing possible, because when you make all these excuses saying, oh, I have trauma, so I can't do this. I have trauma from my mom, from my dad, from my parents, from my job, from this injury. You're giving something else power. And the greatest gift in your life is having full control and full power over your circumstances. And the best thing you can say is, I am where I am because of me. That's the single best thing you can say, because that gives you all power over your life, and that gives you power to do anything. And I'm not saying that it's going to be fun and you're going to feel like, a king or queen all the time, but just that simple mindset of like, this is my life and that nobody is coming to save me, and that I can choose what to do with it, and that I can choose where I want to go. That'll change a lot of things. And like I said, it's not going to be a catalyst moment that's like, oh, so eye opening, but and that comes that simple. It's like I said, it's simply just doing the work. You just have to get up one day and decide that I want to be better, and just start then, because there's not gonna, if you waiting on a specific event or day, is you wasting time. And so I just felt like I needed to come on here and say that out loud, and just voice that, and helping you guys as well. But I have to realize that nobody is coming to save me, and that if I'm still doing all these things are happening because of me. It's not because, oh, I'm bad. It's not because like I'm just susceptible to falling asleep easy. It's not because oh, I had a late day today. Like I didn't get home until 7. I couldn't go to the gym. It's none of that. It's simply just because of me and my doing. Everything in my life is my fault. And saying that will help me to take more control and be more disciplined because I realize that I'm the only one in control and that I'm the only one who can do what I want to do. And although it feels good to say that right now, I know in a few days or maybe even tomorrow, it's gonna suck. And that's another thing with it sucking. You have to still be positive through the pain. And even if you're not, you should realize that the pain in itself is what you should be grateful for because you know that you're growing every single day going through that and not faltering from the plan. And I could be, although I'm not doing the best, I could definitely be worse. Like I could have a PlayStation and be playing video games right now instead of making this video, and I don't know, probably freaking talking to my friends about something that's completely unrelated to my goals and just be completely worse off. And I'm grateful that I haven't gotten that, and I will never get to that point because I'm higher than those, and the person that I want to become does not do those things. So acting like the person I want to be, I'm not gonna do those things. So this is a quick video from my journal. I don't know if I uploaded last night's because last night was really weird. I fell asleep like on my bed, not even in the covers. And I don't know, it was weird. So if that's not uploaded, that's also getting uploaded with this video. But other than that, you guys, I'll see you guys to later in the evening.